The fight against climate change, rising sea levels are threatening to wash away America's early history. Jamestown, Virginia was the first permanent English settlement in the New World, and it's now listed among the nation's most endangered historic sites. In tonight's Eye on America, CBS's Chris Van Cleve takes us there to explain the mounting threat.
Fighting to save history. More than 400 years after the first European settlers arrived, Jamestown, Virginia is struggling to survive. Not the passage of time, but the ravage of climate change.
Climate change and culture.
Climate change is
to truly save Jamestown.
But saving it will likely require tens of millions of dollars over the next 5 years to keep this American treasure from being washed away. For Eye on America, I'm Chris Van Cleve in Jamestown, Virginia.
It's a new tactic in the increasingly urgent battle against climate change. Here's Ben Tracy.
If climate change were a disaster film, it would likely be accused of being too over the top. Wildfires reducing entire towns to ashes, hurricanes, cities, droughts draining lakes and withering fields, and raging oceans redrawing the very maps of our coasts. And now many cities and states are asking, who's going to pay for all of this?
This is real. We're on the front line of climate change right here in Charleston.
John Tecklenburg is the mayor of Charleston, South Carolina. The city's been battered by an endless parade of floods due to sea level rise. Some desperate homeowners have resorted to raising their homes by several feet.
In the next 50 years, we'll see another 2 to 3 feet of sea level rise. The water is our greatest asset. It's also become our biggest challenge.
So the city is raising large parts of its existing seawall, and the Army Corps of Engineers says Charleston should build another 8 miles of wall. The city expects an estimated $3 billion in climate change-related costs.
Can you raise taxes high enough to cover these costs?
It's like any big project. You got to look under every rock.
Underneath one of those rocks are the fossil fuel companies, whose carbon emissions from oil, coal, and gas, study after study has shown, are major contributors to climate change.